Sounds like Tony knows the legend of David Peters and the rebuys.
They'll let you play the next one. It's mine, right? You have to try 13.
13.
The best dealer we've had, the best dealer ever.
Tony's what we'd call an alpha.
I was thinking of a different A word.
Latvians, because the Bralux make a good production.
Raised to 13,000. Ooh.
Is he going to do it to him again? That's the question.
Young just calls.
It would be nice for the game. Don't raise too much if you're going to raise. You've got a really nice hand.
Make it small if I do.
By the way, Young is back at the 361, even though even losing that hand, courtesy of the River 7.
Yeah, doubled through Alex Foxen.
And he giveth and he taketh away.
Man, oh man, a 2 here would be so insane.
Birthday party.
What?
Oh my goodness.
You kidding me?
Holy shnikes. This
shnikes
is
indeed.
going to be a shame.
Poor Richard Young. I feel for this guy. There's the raise. He's not messing around.
Oh boy.
80.
Foxen is spared any of this. He gets out of the way.
Oh goodness gracious. Tony puts a big bet in there. I don't know who put who all in, but Tony got him again.
I qualified.
Cracked the 10s with trays.
No, 3 and more.
Just throw the white flag in there, Richard.
Richard drawing.
You're lucky.
Super thin. So sick.
7 from heaven. I'm the best. I made the most chips. The best. I'm the best.
I'm guessing no ace hit.
Sorry.
That'd be a weird dance if he got sucked out on.
Yeah.
I'm the best. Set every flop. Every flop I play, you have to beat a set. That's what you know. You have to qualify, you beat a set, you play with me. No set, you fold.
You're too good. You're the pro.
Oh yeah, I'm the pro.
You come.
All these idiots
I'm
playing.
the pro.
All these idiots playing for 8 hours. You just come.
People.
Yep.
And trying to get in good games because of that.
Well, look at this. Already 9,000 euros. Pocket Kings. There's tournaments where 9,000 euros is the buy-in.
Right.
This guy just open raised. And Wang, ST Wang, I don't know if you've ever played with some of these players.
Yeah, I play with all of them except Antonius.
He's ST, right?
Everyone calls him ST. I don't even know who Wang. Never seen that before.
So ST 3-bets to 25,000. They're so deep.
I saw it for Shanghai Wong. It said Wang as well, but I feel like everyone just calls him Shanghai Wong. So
I know he's from Shanghai. Yeah. Let's go with ST. I think it's easier to say.
Right. When I see his face, I think ST.
So is that just a call pre-flop? I believe so.
Spicy flop.
Wow. So actually, this slow play is going to make ST think he's got the best hand usually, because don't you expect your opponent to 4-bet aces and kings a lot?
Right. And what a sick flop once you do call. Give him the top against set.
So how much is that right there? 18,000, a 33% pot bet roughly. So pocket kings, are you ever check raising here or you just check calling?
Oh, Kuhn's laying the trap.
Yeah, I like to check call. I feel like if you check raise, you're like gonna blow your opponent off of a hand. A lot of people, when they 3-bet you, they just want to represent ace king, so they're just going bet. But he actually has a hand this time.
Right. There's so many hands. It just looks weak. You know, you can have all the gut shots. You can have king X in the mind of ST. So ST should be pretty confident and just keep blasting here.
Yeah, he is going to blast again. They actually have rubber bands around these chips.
Right.
There's too many of them.
Don't want to be spilling the plaques.
So,
man, when I see these boards after playing short deck, I'm thinking 7/8 to nuts. Like, get it in there, 7/8. And I've played so little no limit. It's funny seeing this.
Yeah, you're gonna see a deuce and a 5 coming soon. I'm just gonna warn you ahead of time.
I played the main event today or last night, and every time you get a deuce in your hand, it freezes your brain after playing short deck all week.
Well, 56,000 seems like a very reasonable bet. Jason Kuhn here, should he just call again or maybe check raise? What are your thoughts here?
I think I'm calling here. I think this.
More likely to get your opponent to just keep blasting at you?
It's so hard for him to be Kuhn to be bluffing when he check raises because, like, in theory, ST has way more ace kings.
Yep.
So it's not like the turn was something, maybe like a 10 or something that you could rep
Right,
bluffs
but it's
more
like the
with your
first hand
set.
of the day. Who really bluffs all their stacks away? So River's an 8. I think this is gonna go check personally. So nice check, and Jason Goon's gonna show him pocket kings. ST's gonna be like, what?
Right. That's I kind of think. I know it doesn't seem standard, but if Jason leads the river, it might look bluffier, and it's kind of unlikely ST bets anything except top set and ace king there, and it's hard to have those hands. So it's kind
and
of
you're gonna still get called by ace king anyways.
right. You're not losing value.
How it all goes, but I don't see a ton of guys that are playing the million in here today.
Actually, there's a lot of them actually playing.
Is it
Yeah.
more than you would say, like a quarter or half?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of them playing. They're just playing on the outer tables, and I do think like there is merit to skipping this event if you're one of the unknown players. I think if you're one of the businessmen that kind of just showed up for the million, like it's actually a little bit disadvantageous for you to kind of reveal your game early because your advantage is people don't know how you play, right? And technically they could know how other people play more just from watching streams and things like that. And you want to maintain this advantage as long as you can as a lesser experienced player. So I think it's actually quite nice to have the $1 million tournament at the beginning where, you know, they just show up mysterious players. It's very interesting. You know, a lot of these guys, they just like, I can't skip a tournament. You know, like, you know, Tan Xuan's playing the $1 million tournament. Why not? It's a one-day turbo. I play cash games 24 hours anyways. Why not?
Right. Well, speaking of our friend Tan Xuan here, he is in a spot. Again, he's flopped a... He has top pair, but he is against a set. So he is in pretty big trouble here, paying on the run out. And he does pick up some outs now after being in really bad shape. He does have a gut shot, but set of threes looking really powerful.
Yeah, I think the 7-4 still looks pretty good when you pick up the inside straight draw because 7-3-2 Rainbow is one of those boards where people just continuation bet a ton because your opponent just doesn't hit anything. The turn diamond is actually very good for Wylon Chan here because he can represent hands like, you know, 2 diamonds that would keep firing all the time, right? 8-9, you know, 10-9, he probably would bet again with these inside straight draws, so he can represent a lot of bluffs with his set here. Tan Xuan now, with the top pair still and an inside straight draw, with all these extra combos of flush draws and straight draws out there, it'd be a tough laydown.
Yeah, he's thinking, what's going on here? I just folded aces. I got top pair again. I'm getting barreled on in a big bet size, which I like here because it is a very dynamic board. There's, you know, a lot of a big blind range. There's hands that he is going to be stuck onto, and we do see Tan make the call here. So going to the river. Threes in a big, oh man, what a card. Lot going on here, Randy.
Yeah, so Tan Xuan makes trip sevens, but the flush does get there. Wylon Chan's thinking, okay, my opponent called from the big one. He check called the flop. He could have any pair, some high cards. When he check calls again on the turn, he probably expects his opponent to fold like king 2, king 3 on the turn.
Right.
It looks like he's got a 7. When it trips up to 7 and you make a boat, this is like the dream scenario because you think your opponent has a 7. He actually has a 7. You want to bet big and get as much value as you can. And that's why he's going 125K. You know, he's not betting like, oh, maybe you got a 3, I'll bet 30K. No, he's like, you want to get as much as you can.
Well, Tan Xuan actually let out here, and then we got a situation where most likely I got to see stack how much. Yeah, I mean, it's 125K has 85K behind him. Imagine he's going to get put all in here. 3's full looks, you know, pretty. You feel pretty good about your hand having a boat. Of course, it's possible your opponent could have somehow 7 with the better, you know, with the boat, but it's very unlikely. And as played, I think he would have heard about 2 pair before. So there is the all in.
Wow. So yeah, I did misread that Tan Xuan actually did lead out, and you know, that's a pretty tough spot because you only got 85,000 remaining. And I think Tan Xuan knows his opponent is very unlikely to bluff in this spot. Then again, you're like, man, my price is so good. He's made a great laydown with pocket aces. Do you think he can make another laydown with trip 7s?
That's what I'm saying. He just got put in a ridiculous spot. He made the right fold, and now here he is, and I think he might have found it. Did he find it again? Or he's still in his aggravated tank, or he folded, but does make another correct laydown, and
Wow.
he's going to be happy these are broadcast. He's going to be able to come back and look at this and just realize he did get pretty unfortunate setups in the last few hands.
Oh. How do you pronounce this gentleman's name?
It is Sheng Sekaraya Kek, but he actually goes by Sech.
Sech, okay.
That's how he introduces himself. Sech.
He won the event last night, but
And it was his first time ever playing short deck.
Yeah.
That's just so cool.
Unbelievable.
So he played for like 15 hours yesterday, won the event, won nearly $500,000 US, a little bit under that, and he's back at it today. And he is in bad shape here as Randy Liu has hit the case 9 to make a set of 9s. Keck with the ace-king. He made some really nice folds yesterday. Let's see if he can get away from this one. Randy's not deep at all. Oh, actually, he's fine. I mean, Anthony's only 2,000. I keep forgetting that we just started this.
Yeah.
I didn't realize my ITM is
Super high.
no.
Randy makes the call. Pot is now 38,000.
So that ITM.
Turns to Queen of Spades. Jack 10 gets
Every single
there.
one. Wow.
Tough to win.
Is it with this trip or all the
From
trip?
last year we started. Right?
Oh, wow.
Last year we started. So that
I didn't know. I realized this trip.
We can actually see that Sech is drawing dead. Randy obviously doesn't know that.
Jeju. This is the third stop lah. For sure that. Last year here we do.
This is a gentleman who wins poker tournaments
Right?
Yeah.
in his first try, and he only flies first class.
Ugh. What a life. That brick is not...
Yeah, well,
Gonna
it's
be
kind of
good.
brick, but it's not a brick because a 7 would make a straight.
Ugh, I forget every time.
It's okay. And you know what? I did too
Yeah.
early on. It took me a while to kind of get this.
So it might be... I might save him.
Huh?
I mean, he might lay it down
Well,
here.
yeah, because you got to realize that Randy's on the button, and the button in this game is very similar to the big blind. He's gonna get called though.
Yeah. Okay. No, you got queens? No?
And Randy gets paid. Nice little pot there.
Yeah.
For Nano, he's up to 235,000. But the button in this game is like the big blind in the sense that when it's not raised,
Big stack.
Do you notice I didn't say just kidding? Just want to point that out. I mean it. Never again.
I promise nothing.
All right, set of 10s.
Yeah, buddy. Pat Gorski with top pair and a backdoor straight draw.
The wrong one.
You got 9-7 again.
Definitely the wrong one.
10-6 beats 9-7.
That's a big bet. Gorski does not believe.
Ooh. 850,000 in this pot.
Thank you.
I think you still like your set of 10s on this board a lot, don't you?
Yes, because the dealer button would have raised a bigger pocket pair pre-flop, so you don't worry about a bigger set. You only worry about Queen Jack. Queen
Right.
Jack sometimes raise you on the turn. You're not going to put your opponent on Jack 8.
I was going to